Going to Lara.
This paraphrasing I found in the best mall in Antalya in Terra City on the top floor. Usually people talk about Las Vegas. But Antalya is pretty good too. If you left your wallet in Antalya, you can be philosophic and ask a question. Did your wallet have a good time? To remember is a choice, to forget is a gift. Usually it's a gift to somebody else. Nevertheless, let's go and see it. Meantime, there is a currency exchange crisis going on in Turkey now, and it's causing some panic. And the government is considering printing larger Turkish lira bills, which is good. Stick around to find more details about that. While I'm driving in Lara, I will share some news and stories about Turkey and some of my observations about Antalya. Driving in Turkey is a challenge, like navigating a battlefield without a map. Or perhaps like dancing without the music, confusion reigns. And patience is a virtue. Turkish drivers think that signals are for planners and weak-minded. And they are all about destiny. They believe in spontaneity, like turning from the left lane to the right or the right lane to the left. But sometimes they still observe the law, and usually in the rear view mirror. Just like in life, it's full of surprises. Sometimes you surprise life, and other times life surprises you. Turkish drivers hardly ever use turn signals. They think it's more fun to play the game, guess where I'm going. But they do have some extra mirrors in the cars. That way the drivers can check their hairstyle while ignoring the turn signals. I'm joking, of course, about the mirrors. But Turkish barbers are great, and if you have not experienced it, I recommend it. That's not a joke. It's just another subject for another video. Lara is the area where old money live, and it's clean. It has restaurants, it has some embassies. It also doesn't have beaches. They have a cliff over the sea, which is magnificent. The view is absolutely spectacular. It's nice to visit once in a while and just change the scenery. Since you stayed for so long in this video, do consider subscribing and sharing this video with somebody else who may enjoy it. Give it a like if you think it's good, and comment. Comment. I love comments. I read comments, I answer comments, and I definitely appreciate your comments. If you are in Antalya and care to get a cup of coffee together, you will find my Instagram account in the description section. In the Instagram, you will find my WhatsApp contact number. So take a liberty, contact me. Continuing with the news subject. News which affecting everybody in Turkey, that's a crisis which is significant. There are large amounts of counterfeit US bills were introduced, and some of them are passing through ATMs and exchange offices. Those are fake 50s and 100s. They are very high quality. Many banks and exchange offices halting transactions involving this. They implement strict measures, like magnifying glass and disappointed face. That's back in business. Every note is now inspected by a bored guy or gal who says, "Look like fake to me," because machines don't work. Fake they are, real they seem, much like politicians. How did they pass detector, you would wonder. Turned out they probably use some really great Turkish eau de cologne which you can buy on the street. It smells like trust. It's original. Where is the proof, you ask? Well, proof is for those who don't have imagination. In response, the Turkish Banking Association is updating currency counting machines and ATMs to better identify counterfeit bills. I guess next step would be to tell everyone that it's already fixed. And if you need a proof, take a picture of me holding a wrench. Real or fake money is paper, and the eyes, they see only what they want to believe. That's not a joke. That's a wisdom. And if you're visiting Turkey next few days, do not bring 50s and 100s because you may have some trouble. Debit card will work better. On the top of that, people talk about devaluation of lira and buying gold. I have some things to say about that. Some stores see significant sales because people are spending their liras. And I don't believe that lira will crash. Last week, Turkish officials talked to the creditors in London. The hard interference into exchange course is likely to soften. That's what I've read. That means lira will likely to weaken faster than it was last year. But creditors don't want it to crash because they want to make their money. Lira is overvalued, no question about it. I just found that the most expensive hot chocolate in Antalya is in Terrace City on the top floor, and stick around to find out where that I found and how much it was. I will show it to you in the pictures. Lara is like visiting a different city. People are dressed up and look presentable. I love it. Some look like they dress to undress later, or to get some wings, and they do get some wings. Pretty groovy, as Austin Powers would say. Some American tourists look shocked when they see Turkish women wearing high heels. They think everyone should be wearing sandals and burqas like everywhere in a biblical drama. Some are ready to faint. They allowed to wear that here? No way. Yes, some women wear miniskirts, and it's hot in the summer in Turkey. People, I just want to tell you, you're watching too many outdated documentaries. In Turkey, people do not live in mud huts, but you can find some mud huts somewhere out in the villages if you want them for Instagram. And the tap water is drinkable here, and you can wash your veggies here. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Freedom does not have to smell like fast food. And it's not always fried in grease, and it does not have to come with ketchup and fries. There are different kinds of freedom. So get over it. At one time, I visited a government hospital here in Antalya, and I was taken to medical tourism office. The young woman that talked to me was wearing a very light white dress. She stood in front of me with the window right behind her, and the light was coming through. She did speak English, but for a moment I forgot what I came there for. That's Turkey for you today. Lara was a great shopping, parking, entertaining area. Everything is there. Many foreigners choose to live here. It's a place for those who like nightlife and classy places. It's sort of like Manhattan of Antalya. The only thing that is missing in Lara is sandy beaches. Lara has some platforms instead. One can bathe on that platform, one can take sun bath, whatever. There are some restaurants there too, but the sandy beach is not. It's not in Lara, it's in Kundu, it's a little bit further out there. Lara also has nice walking area along the shore, and there are some restaurants and there are some government restaurants which have better prices. So if you're in that area, go ahead and explore it. They have some really charming neighborhoods, small apartments, and there are some large apartments with all sorts of amenities and some luxury apartments. So if you need to go to the beach, you either have to come to Konyaalti or perhaps you can go to Kundu area. And if you've been to Antalya before, Kundu has a bunch of hotels, pretty large ones, and they also have some residential areas there. Today, Turkey has the highest banknote of 200 lira, and if anybody is offering you bigger than that, that's probably fake. At current rate, it is 6 USD or somewhere around there. Soon, it may take more than one bill of 200 lira just to pay for coffee in some places. Even today, it may take 5 of those bills to pay for dinner of 2 in many places. It takes 7 or 8 for them to fill up my tank in the car. And the government finally announced that the new banknote of 500 lira is coming. Honestly, I don't think that's enough. I think we need something like 1,000 or 3,000 lira banknotes. Otherwise, soon enough we will be carrying briefcases and calling them wallets. What happens in Antalya stays in Antalya. Good luck.